it was acknowledged by all the documents coming from the government side and from the police side that for a long period prior to 2008, police officers were being scheduled to work in excess of 40 hours per week. So the 2008 agreement was really an acknowledgement that this had been so, that this had been continuing for a while, and that fairness and the law required that this be addressed. Unfortunately, what was said is that there needed to be put in place a system for accurately capturing the hours worked. And while we agree with that, the fact is that there was, to an extent at the very least, a system for capturing hours that police were scheduled to work. Because I want to make it clear that as per my instructions from the police, the overtime work and service which was rendered were on two levels. Firstly, the hours scheduled to work, and then the additional hours which contingencies required them to work over and above the time schedule. Nevertheless, this is what they agreed to in good faith, that a system would be put in place by the end of the contract period for 2008. And it was because this was not done up to 2002, when this claim was filed on behalf of the 2020, when this claim was filed on behalf of the police. And we are very happy and grateful that the court has, in fact, underscored and confirmed that the agreements entered into between the JCF, the JPF, and the government. So what the court has ruled is that these agreements entered into between the government representatives and the representatives of the police officers are enforceable contracts, that they create contractual obligations on the part of the government, and in so doing, the police officers acknowledgedly and admittedly had a legitimate expectation that these contractual obligations would be honored.
Whilst we consider some things a victory, there is always room for further discussions with our legal team to see how we proceed. I use this opportunity to thank our legal team, the affiants in the matter, and especially the rank and file members who have given their sterling support to this process. And just to say to the powers that be, that when the men and women of the Jamaica Constabulary Force have sacrificed so much blood, sweat and tears just to ensure that the citizens of Jamaica remain safe and reassured at all times, I believe the honorable thing to do is to honor that commitment and make that commensurate with the service offered.